This is the internals of a Asus A409F laptop. You get access to the internals by removing the base cover. Indeed, this is a A409F JEB096T. The laptop lid is screwed in with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 screws, and do note that these 10 screws are not of equal size or length, so you will have to separate them if you want to put the laptop back together properly. If you put the long screws where the short screws go, it will literally pierce through the plastic chassis, and I've done that, so I can tell you that's what happened. So inside here, let's just flip this 180 so you can see the correct orientation. This is the correct orientation to my opinion. I see a fan. Now this fan sucks air through the bottom cover, blows it across the PCB, across the VRM, across the RAM module, across the heat pipe, and into the heatsink array here, and then blows out the side of the chassis. We have 4 GB of DDR4 RAM soldered to the motherboard with a SODIMM slot to enable dual channel memory and or to increase the capacity. I would have liked the soldered memory to not have been soldered because memory can fail, unlikely, but it can fail, and it being SODIMM allows it then to be easily replaced. Our hinges are here and here, and then the display plugs into here, and there is actually grounding for the display into the hinge. The charging jack is this, and it is soldered to the motherboard, so if it wears out you will need to resolder a new jack onto the board, and so is the HDMI and USB 3 port. The activity LED, micro SD card, headphone combination mic jack, whatever you call this, and dual USB 2 ports. These are on a daughterboard that's connected to the motherboard via a ribbon cable that is underneath the fan. Here we have an M.2 2280 SSD that's underneath this foil sleeving. You need to remove the sleeving, you need to unscrew the SSD, which I'm not going to do for this video. The battery is a 32 watt hour, rated at 7.6 volts. Small little battery. I don't think certain I mean, it's possible that Asus is using the same chassis with bigger battery, taking up the space where 2.5-inch drive is, but anyway, we have dual speakers that are just here. They're not necessarily screwed in place. I don't see why they need to anyway. So they're just there, and it's all connected up to this one connector here. Again, this is the 2.5-inch bay, and both the drive caddy and the cable to plug into the motherboard presumably would have come with the computer in the box, but it's not in the chassis itself, and it will plug into here. I was about to say I don't know where it will plug into, but it's quite clearly labeled on the motherboard HDD here. Presumably this is for the trackpad. That's the battery connector. Battery is screwed in with well, this particular configuration. This particular laptop has been repaired before, so it is missing screws. So yeah, that is the internals of an Asus A409F laptop.